Yo, what is Gucci YouTube? This is your favorite trader back again, guys, with another what? I said I'm back again, guys, with another banger, guys. So on today's video, I'm gonna show you guys a Nasdaq strategy that's sick, that works most of the time, 80 to 90% of the time, if you trade it the right way, if you're following the right way. So before we get into this video, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, click the like button before you watch, like literally pause the video, click subscribe, like, and turn on the post notification bell so you can get notified once I upload. So yeah, guys, let's get straight into the video. So yeah, at number one, we're gonna do weekly, right? So we have our weekly what? Weekly levels, right? Weekly, we're just gonna look for the levels, and then we're gonna have another one, right? So shift, we're gonna have um daily levels, and then we're gonna go back to the weekly, guys, which is weekly close, and then we're gonna check daily close. You guys can take your like out your notepads and record this. On H4, we're going to be looking for market structure, right? Market structure. And then on H1, we're going to be looking for high or low. Okay. 1 hour, look for low or high break, right? And then we push to 15 minutes for what? For entry point, right? Entry point. So that's it, guys. That's it. So from there now, you just take this, we put it here, and then what is happening? So remember, on the weekly, the market is moving up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So you want to find what? You want to find those levels whereby the market now it's reversing. Right there, right there. You want to find the reversal levels. That's ticked. Then you go to the daily time frame. You just go neaten those levels, right? Basically, you just go here, you neaten the levels out. You basically just make the levels neat here. Understand? And then you go to the daily, to the weekly close. So you're going back to the weekly time frame and you're gonna check the previous candlestick close, right? So let's check where's that thing? The horizontal vertical line. So we're gonna check here. Let's say here, guys, the market had the sensitive zone, then the weekly close came here, and then this thing closed like that, right? Then we go to the daily close. Maybe we're gonna see a bullish engulfing candlestick daily close. Fine. We go to the H4. H4, we're gonna be looking for what? Market structure. Market structure, we can see it's bullish, right? H1, we look for higher low break. So basically, we're gonna be looking for that highs break, previous high. If we want to take buys, if we want to take lows, we're going to be looking for the previous low break, and then we take the entry once the market breaks on the 15-minute. Let's head to the chart. Let me show you guys how it's done on the chart. Remember what we do? We start on a weekly, right? We start on a weekly. We look for our zones, right? Our levels. So we start on the highest. This is the highest level. And then there's this one. So I'm going to explain with previous market data, guys. That's what I'm going to use to make today's video, right? So there we have it. Then we go to the daily. On the daily, we just neaten, right? If it's not neat, we just neaten it. So here, neaten that. So basically, it's neat. We don't need to neaten it, but I can see another zone that I can add on the daily time frame. There is it. And then we go back to the weekly. Now, guys, let's say obviously you guys can see that the market has the trend line right here, right? So we're just gonna outline this. We don't even have to go to the 4 hours. Sometimes those things are already visible, right? But then this one is for current market price. It's for current one. So I'm going to show you guys for the previous, and then I'm going to show you guys for current market price, right? Let's go to the daily time frame, guys. Now going out down to the daily, basically this strategy is about scaling down and finding your confirmations on a smaller time frames, right? So basically there you can see that here, the market had this trend line right here, guys. The market had that trend line right there. What happens to that trend line? The market basically broke out, retest, and sell, right? So now, as the market is approaching this level of yours, right? You're looking at how it's going to move now. You go back to the weekly. Going back to the weekly, what can you see? How did this thing close? How can we see the sell from this trend line? Basically, you can see that this weekly candlestick closed this way, guys. Look at that rejection right there. I don't know. I think a few of you can't see. Look at that rejection right there, guys. Look how that candlestick just rejected right there. So I don't know what they call this candlestick. Is it a shooting star? Is it a morning star? Is it a whatever, guys? But that candlestick, I know it shows sells, right? Boom. What do? You take your vertical line, you put it there on the weekly. Then you go to the daily. Now you want to check the previous daily close, right? The previous daily close, you can see that the market is now struggling to go up, but it's still bullish. You don't do anything. You leave the market to go, 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 go. What did the market give you? The market gave you a bearish engulfing candlestick, right? After that bearish engulfing candlestick, now you know, okay, I have a lot of confluences, right? The weekly showing me we're selling, this trend line is broken, and the daily showing me a bearish engulfing candlestick. You go to the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour, what did I tell you? What do you look for? You look for structure. So you take that, do that, and then you look for structure. Now, where's the previous low for this thing? This is the previous low, right? But what you're gonna realize as we go into this video is that this low is gonna keep going up, because listen, you want the market to sell. You're just looking for sales. If the market is showing you buys, let's say maybe here the market is showing you double bottom to buy, you're not gonna buy. Remember, on the weekly and the daily you saw a sell. So you're going to just be looking for sales. So this is the low that you want it to break in order for you to sell. And you're going to see on all time frames, this thing works. Look, as soon as the market broke that low, you enter your sell, boom, you shoot down to your next key level. But look, we're not going to work like that. Go to the 1-hour time frame. As we go to the 1-hour time frame, we're going to zoom out and then we're going to come back in. Right, guys, this is gold that I'm giving you guys here. This is literally gold. Look here how it created a new low right here, right? Did it break that low? No, it created another low, right? Did it break that low? Yes. Now, this is what I want to show you guys. With this strategy, right? You gotta be so precise that you wait for the market to give you momentum and a close below that low. So if it weaks out like this, if it does this, you know that it's just weaking out to take stop losses and then come back. Again, we have another low, right? And you also want to make sure your low is proper, guys, like it's proper structure. Look here, this candlestick closed below that low. What do? We take our sells, right? So you want to make sure you follow all those steps, guys, before you take an entry. You don't just take an entry, boom, the market broke a low, we are entering. No, 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 no. You enter based off what? Based off analysis, and that strategy will work. As here again, remember, we are still in a downtrend. The weekly still showed us that the market is bearish, sharp. What do we see here? We see a bearish flag, right? Bearish flag, and then we look for what, guys? And then we look for previous low. Where is previous low? Previous low is this one. Now, as we scale down with the time frame, you're gonna see, right? As we scale down with the time frame, you're gonna see that that low is gonna keep moving up. Why? Because the market keeps moving, right? So you move with the market. You get me? So here you can see that this low moved up to here. The market created a low there, 15 minutes time frame, right? And you're gonna stop on the 15, guys. You're not gonna go down to the 5 and the 1 minute, because there it's most likely that you're gonna blow on Nasdaq, right? Most likely. Boom. What did you get there? It closed below the low, right? You got it close below the low, you enter. So basically your stop loss is always going to be above this candlestick, previous candlestick, and then you take profit. You can target your next key level, guys. That's your next area of interest. That's where you target, and then you vie. Then you vie with it, guys. So it's that easy with this strategy. Now let's go to current market price and see what the market is showing us, right? Daily time frame. Reset the chart. Okay, so let me just remove this noise here. Away. So here, let's check the weekly candle, assuming now we already have structure, right? So let's check the weekly candle. Look at this, guys. Look at this. This is gold. You see this? This is pure magic. When it's doing this now, okay, we see, okay, the market is now bullish. Remember, we did have bearish run, right? We did have a bearish run. Now, I would say the bearish run would have continued if the market would have tested the zone in in a respectful way, right? But the way it's testing that zone is like, nah, we this is just a fake how to buy, right? That's what it's showing us, right? So that's the weekly. What do we do with that? We do this. That was the previous week, right? So we're trading this week's candle, guys. And as you can see, this week's candle is already going bullish. Today at 1:30, we saw like some crazy movements, right? Boom, guys. Then you take this away. What did the daily candlestick show you? The daily candlestick show you this beautiful candlestick, right? Beautiful bullish candlestick that's showing you we're going to the top side. Good. That's okay. Going to the 4-hour time frame. On a 4-hour time frame, what can you now see from the market? Remember what I told you guys. We are only looking for buys when it comes to this thing. Because why? We already identified that now the market is bullish, right? We have that trend line there, guys. We focus on the most touches. Remember, we focus on the most what? On the most touches. 1-hour time frame. 1-hour time frame, what can we see now? Look, the market still has to come back here. That's why it's showing us this thing. So basically, that strategy will work if you are patient enough also to wait for the retracements to play out. So basically there, what are we waiting for? Waiting for the market to come down, enter us here. Now look, guys, as it's coming down, it's going to come down like this, right? Let's stop there. And then it's going to create what? It's going to create previous high. What are you going to do? What you're going to do from there, you're going to enter once it breaks, and then you go with it, right? So basically, you're going to enter there, right? Stop loss below previous candle, take profit at your next level, right? That's what you're gonna do with Nasdaq. That is what you're gonna do. Now, I can trade this thing also in another way because I have the strategy. I am the person who made the strategy, right? But I'm giving you guys the tips on how to kill Nasdaq. And I believe me, like you guys can send me the results. My WhatsApp number is below. Send me the results of how you guys killed Nasdaq after watching this video. Yeah, guys, that's the end of the video. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like this video, and turn on post notification bell so you can get notified once we drop episode 2 of turning 200 into 10K. Nonetheless, guys, this is your mentor, Uncle Nasdaq, signing out. Danko.